right here. Let's see whether they can get ready before that guy gets here. Got the lenses clean. This lens clean. Okay, even if we're not ready, we're gonna ask him. He looks good. Hello. Do you speak English? Could I interview you? Interview me? Yeah. Sorry. Ah, okay. Thanks anyway. Why is that car not moving? Oh, it's red. Okay. I don't know how long until she gets the yellow. Since she's stuck over here because she's German, I'll go over. Hello. Hello. Could I ask you just a question for a video that I'm doing?
Yes.
Okay. Is it okay if you're on camera?
Will you upload?
Yeah, to YouTube. You don't. What about just your voice then?
Okay.
Okay. Can you tell me what thinking is?
Thinking,
Yeah.
it's something in your head,
Okay.
and it's like your soul is talking in your head.
Okay. And what does the brain have to do with that?
I think without the brain you can't think.
Okay. So what is this? So we have a little bit of time because you're not going to cross until it's green, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is the relationship between you and the brain?
I don't know if I can explain this in English.
Okay. Try in German and then I'll have someone else translate it.
Can you ask the question again?
Yeah. What is the relationship between you and your brain? Or maybe what is the difference between you and your brain?
Ich denke, mein Verstand ist eher logisch angelegt und ich bin halt die Seele, die eher energetisch angelegt ist und dass beides ein Zusammenspiel ist.
Is that your complete answer?
Yeah.
Great. Thank you very much. I'm going to give you a card. Danke. Hello, sir. I'm doing pretty good. I'm interviewing Germans about something.
Okay.
About what thinking is.
I'm not German.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Scotland.
Oh, you're from Scotland. Okay, very good. So I don't know. I just did a weird accent. I don't know why I'm from the U.S. Okay, well this is even easier because now you can just answer in your native tongue and there's no issues. All right, can you tell me what thinking is?
Thinking is actively engaging the brain to assess the situation and to do what you like.
Okay, very good. So it sounds like there's two components. There's you and the brain, and you're actively engaging the brain. Is that?
Well, if you talk about you, I think you're talking about your brain. It's your consciousness, and that is what defines you, I think. So,
Great. So you are your brain.
effectively, yeah.
Okay, well, great. That's kind of the point of these interviews, is to see how many people sort of realize that they are brains, and how many people hold on to the idea of sort of a soul that has some relationship to the brain. Okay, great. Do you have any more thoughts then about psychology or about... Have you noticed that people don't know their brains?
Quite often, yes.
Yeah.
I'm a teacher. I see it every day.
And what do you teach?
Chemistry.
Chemistry, very good. Okay, well, that's brilliant. So do you know by any chance who Daniel Kahneman is?
I do not know.
Okay, so he won the Nobel Prize in economics. He's a psychologist. And he did a lot of work with decision making and reasoning and cognition and all of that. Okay, so I want to give you a more challenging question now.
Okay.
Can you name a few cognitive biases, mental illusions, heuristics, whatever you like, a few ways in which we cognitively, systematically make mistakes?
It's not having faith in yourself, really.
Not
having faith in yourself and what you believe. I think I see it a lot in students who kind of have an idea. It's not maybe the exact answer, and they just give up on it.
Okay.
Rather than just exploring thoughts.
Yeah, no, there isn't enough confidence, especially in the sciences, right?
Yeah.
Because we think, oh, we just have to memorize whatever's in the book, and we don't engage the thinking that you were talking about earlier. Okay, do you know what the confirmation bias is?
I've heard of it, but no.
Okay.
I think I know.
Okay, so because what I would love is for people to learn the importance of learning the biases and illusions that we know every human brain has. What do you think about that?
Well, they exist. It's very much like the Buddhist philosophy of samsara. I think the Taoist philosophy within Buddhism saying that Taoism means to be childlike. And when you see the world for the very first time,
To be what like?
to be childlike.
Oh, yes, yes.
And so to see the world a baby seeing the world for the very first time is the only people who are really seeing the world for what it really is, because everything you experience in life has an influence on the way that you see things.
And that shifts your paradigm, or that restricts your lens. Okay. Well, great. Let me give you a card so you can see when the interview is posted on my channel.
Sure.
Hello. Can I interview you? I mean, you can play. Hi. Hello. Danke. Hello. Fucking German. Oh, a couple with dogs. Great. Hello. Is it okay if we're on video?
No, I wouldn't like
Okay,
that.
so just audio?
Yeah, that would be
Okay, very good. Hello. Could I ask you a question while you're walking?
What about?
About the brain, about what thinking is.
Well, 1 or 2 questions are okay for me.
Okay, very good.
I don't have too much time, but
Yeah, I'll walk with you to the light there. What is thinking?
wow. Thinking is... What is thinking?
Looks like you're doing it right now.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. Thinking is... Oh. Oftentimes a mess. That would be the first thing that comes up to mind.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
What about what is your relationship to the brain, to your brain?
I should take better care of it, but I don't.
Okay.
When it comes to nutrition.
Yeah.
When it comes to what kind of thoughts I inhabit.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that it's an issue that I struggle with. But even though I'm self-aware, I'm kind of not 100% able to do something about it. So I don't believe in free will either anymore.
So would you say that you are your brain then?
No, I'm not my thoughts.
You're not your thoughts.
I read enough. I read enough Edward Tolle or whatever his name is. You know that guy who said it's the power of now or something, you're not your thoughts.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I read stuff like that, philosophical stuff and some pseudo-psychological books.
Yeah.
I have at my desk. Yeah.
Okay, very good. And so you're not your thoughts. Are you a soul?
It's depending. You mean in a religious way?
Not necessarily.
Well, because I'm not religious, but it's really tough questions you are asking. Honestly,
well, you've been amazing for answering, for engaging.
Think this is a very interesting topic. I would love to have some answers, but I don't have answers for you. You know what? When I was in my early 20s, I was very religious, and I thought I had all the answers to life. And now I'm in my almost in my 40s, and I know that I don't even ask the right questions probably.
Yeah.
So the only thing I know for sure is that I don't know anything for sure.
Yeah. Well, sound like Socrates.
Yes, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't read him.
Okay. Can you just tell me one thing then?
It makes me look smart. But
yeah.
What?
Can you just tell me one thing then? Why are people religious?
Fear.
Okay. Can you answer that question?
Because of loneliness.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, it was lovely. Yeah. You want to add something?
It adds purpose to your life, and it takes a lot of responsibility from your shoulders when somebody else tells you what's right and what's wrong, and you can just you can take the responsibility to make your own decisions from your shoulders, and say, hey, this book says it's wrong to be gay, so I judge all gay people, and I'm good because I do the right thing. That's religion to me in a nutshell.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's perfect.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I can. I'll walk with you just to the.
Go on. You can ask another question. Now you have my I didn't know if you would annoy me, to be honest.
Yeah,
so, of course,
yeah.
But this is interesting. So,
Okay,
what
great.
what exactly are you doing this for, if I may ask?
So I'm a philosopher.
Oh,
Specifically, I look at cognition and neuroscience.
Yes. Okay.
Belief systems, how
Yeah.
we reason, how we think that we reason.
Yeah.
There's this thing called confabulation, which is a thing that all brains do, which is that we sort of invent what we think is happening in our minds because we don't really have access to it.
Mm-hmm.
You should look up confabulation when you get back.
Confabulation.
There you go.
Is this the same thing that's going on with memories?
So absolutely, because memories are partly reconstructed, right?
Yes.
So, so for instance, often one way that we distort our memories is that we put ourselves in the center of it.
Mm-hmm.
Or another way is if we have two pieces of a memory that don't quite make sense together, we will confabulate a story that makes them make sense.
Yeah. I read some of these interesting experiments where there was like a group, but everyone was part of the project, but there was one guy who thought they were all just participants, and they all kind of told him about something he did, what he did not do. But they were all like, yeah, and you wear the red shirt, don't you remember? And they came up with all kinds of different details.
Yeah.
And then later, he started to create memories in his brain of things that did not happen. And then they made a test with this kind of lying detector machine.
Yeah.
And he was not
he really
lying.
believed it.
Yeah, he was not lying when he was talking about the made up memories. So
I was going to ask you earlier, because you guys said that fear and so on can explain religious belief.
Yes.
Do they really believe it? Did you really believe it?
You know what? I was a pastor in a Pentecostal church for many years before I lost my faith, so I'm like kind of an expert in that subject. So
could I actually just give you my card?
Yeah.
And I would love to
Give me
online
your card.
continue this
I
conversation.
would absolutely do that because
Awesome.
I was really thinking about doing my own podcast blog or something to help people that
Oh my goodness.
either struggle in a religious church group like that, or they have friends or relatives that they lose in that.
Perfect. I have my dog is half Malinois, half German Shepherd.
Yeah, same here.
Very good. And hold on.
We can walk the dog together if you like.
We're just driving through, so it would have to be online.
Oh, very good. Yeah.
And because we're going to be in Amsterdam by tomorrow.
Is this your name, Sil?
Eris Sil, yeah.
Okay. And you can do that for a living, or how can I? Is this like more a project you study?
It's my sort of professional unpaid project. It's sort of my life mission to understand thinking.
Yeah.
And to try to help other people understand how their minds work.
Yeah.
So understand how we currently understand our own thinking, what the research says about our thinking, and how we can get people to better understand their thinking based on the research.
Sounds good. I mean, yeah, this is an important topic,
and then religion. See, I grew up. My dad is religiously atheist, meaning that it is inconceivable to him that a God exists, for instance, you know?
This is also a religion.
Right, there you go. And I'm the kind of atheist where it's just that I abstain from belief in that because of a lack of evidence or reason.
Yes, I'm just embracing, I try as good as I can, and this is really hard, but I try to embrace uncertainty.
Yes. We have to continue. What's your name?
Sven.
Sven, Eris. Yeah. Tanya, Eris. Okay, very good.
So how can I just write your name with nothing in between it and then at gmail.com?
Yeah. It's here. So no spaces. I mean, no periods, no underscore.
Yes.
At gmail.com. And then here's my phone number for WhatsApp.
This is Switzerland, isn't it?
No, France.
France.
Yeah.
Okay, France. That's cool. And you're writing a book or a blog or?
Right now it's YouTube videos where I discuss some of these things.
When I look up your name on YouTube, I will find stuff from you.
Yeah.
Okay, I will subscribe to your YouTube channel, and I will write you an email today.
Awesome.
So
Sven, I look forward to hearing from you.
You will.
Tanya, good to meet you.
Yeah. Have a great day.
Thank you.